A late-night deal on Capitol Hill to avoid a partial government shutdown this week. And the two parties were hung up over federal disaster aid money. But late last night, the Senate sidestepped that issue, approving a plan to keep the government running. Now it's up to the House to sign off on it. And CBS News congressional correspondent Nancy Cordes is on Capitol Hill with the very latest for us this morning. Nancy, good morning. Looks like Congress found a way out of this mess.
They did, Chris, but it's not because of some grand bipartisan accord. It was essentially luck. FEMA, which was at the heart of this debate, said yesterday, you know how we thought we were going to run out of funds as early as today? Well, now it looks like we might be able to stretch things until the end of the week. That's the end of the fiscal year. So this whole fight over how much in emergency funding to give to FEMA goes away, as does the question of whether that funding needs to come out of some other program. Republicans were arguing yes, Democrats were arguing no. Chris?
All right, it was a good line, so let's give him credit. Senator Ben Nelson said we've averted a disaster until the next one, but this solution, this is short term, correct?
It is very short term. The Senate passed a measure last night funding the government for another 6 weeks. The House will have to take that up when it gets back from recess next week. In the meantime, there will be a 4-day measure to basically get them through the weekend. And this is not how government is supposed to work. Congress is supposed to pass a bill that funds the government for the entire year, but they've been having a lot of trouble recently reaching bipartisan consensus. And so we keep seeing these fits and starts, which means we could be having this argument all over again in mid-November.
All right, CBS's Nancy Cordes on Capitol Hill for us this morning. Nancy, thank you.